Hey guys, Travis here on the second day of Week 7 at the LCS, joined by MegaZero and Nientonsoh from Team Marn, fresh off a victory against Team Vulcan. Just have a couple of questions for you guys before you get into your next match, which I know is against Dignitas. So I'm sure you guys have some strategizing you want to do there. But first off, Nien, you seemed pretty strong in that game. You got some kills early on. At one point in time, Scar walked into the room, told Marn, "You're good," because Nien's got 3 kills on him. So, what happened there that allowed you to get ahead so quickly?
Muffin Cutie kind of made a mistake. I was level 6 and he was still level 5, so he still had no ultimate. And he walked up to the tower and took a tower shot for free, so I just ulted him straight away. And then he blew his flash but still died to my Q. And so he just gave me a free kill basically. And then after that, Singe teleported and tried to 2v2 with Caitlyn against me and Heartbeat. But Janna Shield plus Barrier caused us to just get another kill. And then it kept on snowballing from there.
So, did you just sort of start feeling really confident after you got those first couple of kills?
Yeah, I was feeling really good. I was way ahead of Zuna. I had like 30 CS above him as well as 2 kills, so I was feeling pretty confident.
So, Mega, I saw you also get a kill pretty early on. Unfortunately, a mandatory cloud came in, killed you right afterwards. So, what happened? Were you just like, "Yeah, I got a kill. I'm going to take this tower, no problem," and then you didn't realize he was sneaking up on you, or what was the deal?
So I guess I made a pretty big mistake there. I saw like Smithy and I'm like, oh, this is a free kill. So I flash get him. He uses his flash too, and I'm like, I made Volibear flash too. This is really good. He can't gank people. Meanwhile, Echo had called Kha'Zix was coming up, but I'm like so excited about my kill. I'm like, I'm just gonna farm this minion wave, push a turret, and I'm like, oh wait, there's a Kha'Zix here, and it didn't end too well for me.
Very, very dangerous, I know. So, Nian, you've been on the team for a couple weeks now. How you feeling about? Are you at the house living full time now?
Yeah, I moved out Tuesday after MLG Dallas, so had a day to my house and then just moved out.
All right. So, what's it like in the house? I hear some crazy stories. I hear. I heard Martin was talking earlier about if Game Cribs was with Team Martin, it would be crazy. So what's going on at the house these days?
Just a whole bunch of stuff. Not not really anything actually. We just kind of sit at the computer and play video games. I mean, the situation is still kind of awkward because of reasons, but I don't really want to go into that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really fun.
So overall, though, you're adjusting pretty well to living at the house and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's awesome time. Awesome time.
What do you think of it now that you've lived there for a couple days? Not necessarily like living with the team, but like the house in general. I hear it's pretty close to the beach. Is it nice?
Oh yeah, the house is extremely nice. I don't even, I think it's too nice actually. I don't know if we should be paying this much for it, but yeah, that's another story.
So you're ready to move into like the trailer somewhere.
I don't know about that, but maybe a couple steps down.
How do you feel about that, Mega? You ready to downgrade a little bit?
I'm fine with downgrading. I mean, the house is really nice, but it actually isn't too expensive for its cost. Like, if you saw this house, it you would be amazed.
Well, I hope so. I hear that we're going to be able to do a tour soon. So, I mean, I'm hoping we could get a tour before the first half of the LCS. So, Martin, make it happen. Mega, you got this game against Dignitas coming up. How nervous are you about it? How confident are you? I mean, anytime I know that like one of the top 4 teams, it's kind of like for some people they look at it as like a up the hill kind of thing. What's going on with your guys' thoughts before that?
I do feel like Dignitas is probably the strongest of the 4 teams, along with Curse. They're both very strong, but I don't feel nervous or anything. It's just like another game. Like, we're usually the underdogs, so it's not even like a big deal for us. Like, I guess Vulcan's higher ranked than us right now, and we just had a pretty good victory against them, so we're feeling pretty confident going into this game.
Now, Nian, we saw you downstairs, or I saw you downstairs talking to Scar. He was asking you allow him to get Diana. He said, and you replied something about, well, that's the one champion you can play. So, are you gonna let him? You gonna let him get Diana? You think?
Probably not. I'd say Skara's Diana is definitely his best champion by a pretty big margin. He can definitely play other champions, but not nearly as comfortable as he can play Diana. So there's no point not to ban it.
All right. So you pretty confident going in this game, or you're like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it out. What's your attitude?
I mean, I always say that we're gonna win the game, but Dignitas is kind of iffy. They're a pretty strong team, so if we can just play well, we can probably win.
All right, so I kind of want to give you each a chance to give, a shout out or whatever you want to say as we wrap up the interview.
Shout out to Mad Cats, our sponsor. Shout out to all my friends and family. I have a lot of support being here. It's really cool to have everyone supporting me.
How about you?
All right, shout outs to Mad Cats, our one sponsor. Need more, like couple hands full of sponsors, so get on that. Shout outs to the fans, friends, family. Just hit like 2,900 followers on Twitter at Nientonsoh 2, Nientonsoh lol, one of those. I always forget, I don't know why. But I'll give out some codes if you guys follow, so yeah.
Well, I really appreciate the interview, guys. Best of luck going up against Dignitas, and congratulations on your win versus Vulcan. For everyone, this is Travis on the 7th week of the LCS. You can check out the rest of our coverage at gamespot.com/LCS.